How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's having a good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. Gotta get everything situated. I did have to go into work today. That's why I'm really glad I scheduled the stream as late as I did. That puts me on, is that 9 days in a row? Today was a pretty short day. Turn the game volume on now that we're not playing the intro. So yeah, the only thing I've actually done for this playlist is the treasure hunt. I made a video on the treasure hunt. It turned out to be a lot harder to find than I thought it would, so went ahead and did that. So we still got the rest of the entire playlist to do. How's it going, Emma? Welcome to the stream. What's up, William? Yeah, I was working on Thursday, William. How's it going, Avi? Welcome to the stream. So I did actually complete winter, got all the daily challenges done. So we are at 138. Go ahead and knock out these PR stunts real quick. How's it going, Exile? Welcome to the stream. Been solo. Oh, that's right. It was a bunch of people over there when I was trying to record the treasure hunt thing, and none of them could find it. But it was a bit distracting, so I went ahead and went to solo. That's another reason I made that video, because in free roam, like literally all the people, none of them could find it. There was like 20 people over there. Yeah, I looked at it, but I didn't think about it. What did they make the? They made it 160. Yo, that is quite ambitious. Yeah, because when I got home Thursday night, I like looked at all the challenges that they set, and I wrote it down and I posted it, but I didn't actually think about it. I just like, oh, 160.00. There we go. Go do that. That explains why that video has so many views. That is insane. The Sylvia. Wait, you didn't want to use the Honda Beat? That also makes me really glad, because when I first did this, when I was recording my videos, I don't remember what car I used, but it was not this. It was definitely not this car. And I don't think I got 160 on it. But I remember that this thing was pretty quick, so I decided to make a quick tune for it. Yeah, the traffic. I don't want to say how long I spent recording that video. It took quite a while. Like one of the times I kept recording, and this portion right here, or is it this portion right here? One of these intersections is insane for how much traffic it spawns. And one of the takes that I did, I rewound like 20 times through this section, waiting for the traffic to just stop spawning. Where are we going to next? I'm already in this car, so I'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, I was not anticipating them making that goal 160, but yeah, I don't remember what I actually got on it the first time I did it. So I got a score that I was happy about, and then I tuned this thing and did one round in it and immediately beat that score. It might have actually been 160. I don't remember. Oh, this thing is ridiculous. The goal was 55 seconds, right? I didn't even have a run up. I literally started at the start gate. That's ridiculous. What's the last one? Oh yeah, the drift zone. The drift zone. Now, there's a lot of interesting speed traps. In this game, it's going to be kind of like the Hot Wheels expansion, in the fact that it depends entirely on what they set the restriction, because these unlocked progressively as we were allowed to use higher and higher restrictions. So something like this that naturally unlocks at like orange or purple wristband, it's a very difficult speed trap. And they only want you to 2-star it, but that's really difficult in A class. No, we are not going to drift in this thing. Nissan. Alright. That gets those done. Need to jump over there in that car. I'm really considering not doing that, because I already missed a daily challenge. I forgot to do this the other day. So I'm not going to 100% this playlist anyways. But I would like as many points as I can get to be able to unlock this car a little bit earlier. I'm conflicted. Let's go ahead and knock this track toy out. That's a tractoid? Interesting. Wait, we officially have a B class tractoid? I think that starts at C class actually. There's a lot of cars that I don't have pictures of around here. Have a picture of that? Yeah. Hey, I got the Berlinetta. And we unlocked the Starlet. That was easy. Alright, I need to make sure that I have tunes downloaded. Because I did not actually tune cars for these events. Modern Muscle. If anybody else wants to join, that would be the time. Okay, I do not have a car for this. Should be able to downgrade that thing. Come on. Wow. But we're missing an entire entire compound here. I really don't want to put track tires on this. It's looking like this is not going to be the car. I don't think we're going to be able to lose that much PI. That is stupidly close. Wow. Seriously? Okay. Nothing is adjustable. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it adjustable either. That's gonna put it into the 700 range. Even that. Yeah. Well, it's gonna turn like crap. Potentially. Nothing we can do about it. Which button does the thing that I want it to do? There's the button. The racing strips are shiny, and I don't want that to be a thing, but okay. I don't really feel like applying a vinyl shape. I'm kind of scared about that, actually. Because the drivatars for these championships are stupidly undertuned. So it could go one of two ways. It could remain stupidly undertuned going into the trials, or they can overcompensate and it's going to be impossible. One of the two. How's it going, Silad? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Avi? I have a feeling they're going to overcompensate. Because the regular difficulty drivatars are already pretty good on most of the roads, because there's a lot of long straights. Aw, man. It's gonna take a picture of that car. It disappeared. Oh, somebody spawned in. Oh, I guess I'll take a picture of Emma's car. I think I need to download that tune. That's for the C-Class Championship, isn't it? Did you make a tune for that, Emma? That's the only other one I need to download. Hey, Silad with the gift of membership. Thank you so much, Silad. Congratulations, Pure Lazy, on receiving that gift of membership. I don't even think I have that car. That's the Fair Lady, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have that car. Buy it real quick. I'm assuming it's auto show. I happen to have a lot of credits. That's not bad. It's that one, right? Hey, Avi with the gift of membership. Thank you so much, Avi. Congratulations, Ken Prosh. Ken Proch, on receiving the gift of membership. I was wanting to say Ken Porsche. That is the glitch messed up the credit. What glitch? Yeah, I have not done any glitches, so most of these credits actually came from tuning. Ironically, it actually sets that to the first result. It's crazy. Wait, what the heck? Wait, how does a Hummer give you credits? I'm very confused. How the heck does the Eliminator give you credits? I did the Eliminator twice. Wait, does it show me how many credits I've won from the Eliminator? Because I actually won the Eliminator. I got like 3. I got like 3rd place and then 1st place. And the Eliminator, I think. That's not going to tell me how much I've got from the Eliminator. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably download my credits. Yeah, I don't think I have hit the max on that shadow. That seems like a first world problem to me. This one's the most I got here. Which is odd, because that is like 1 day. Because I logged on the 8th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th, and that was 1 day. Yeah, this is going to take me up to, what, 12 million? Yeah, 12 million. Temporary disabled matchmaking for limiter while investigating an exploit with this mode. Okay. Oh, yeah, so the only thing I've done with that Hummer is upgrade the engine. That's it, and that's because Emma told me that that engine was eligible for this thing. This thingy right here. That one, I think. Just an auto show car that is eligible for the swap. Go out of the map. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, not my cup of tea. Because the only thing I spend my credits on is, well, for the most part at least, buying tunes. And I got all my credits from tunes, so I just use the credits I've got from tunes to make more tunes. Hey, that thing's supposed to be pretty good, isn't it? Monster Roar. Now see, couldn't you preview the horn on FH5, or was that just in the Forzathon shop? Oh wait, they were just quitting? You would just join the Eliminator and then quit? That's hilarious. You didn't even have to finish the Eliminator? I mean, why couldn't that have happened when I was trying to get top 30 on the Eliminator? What the heck? Was trying to do the eliminator for like 45 minutes. Okay. Okay, come on, not this nonsense again. I thought it was you. Nobody sent a message. I think somebody added me as a friend. Oh, I know why it won't start the event. I know why. Wait, you sent me a message. I think you sent it to the wrong account, XL. I'm on my main account. Or was that you that added me? I thought you had a different gamer tag than that. No. For some reason I thought you had a different gamer tag than that. Oh. Surely she shared a paint for this. Or maybe not. Not sure who HT is. Yeah, I actually blocked a couple of YouTubers in the past like couple of weeks. Every single time I see a YouTuber sharing how to do an exploit or something, I push don't recommend channel on YouTube. So uh-oh. Wait, did it pull him into the race? All right, let's see if it lets us in now. Nice. See, it just wanted me to paint my car. That's all it was. It was like, you, sir, need to go paint your car. This orange is not the correct orange. Even though it's a little bit close. I don't like the super glossy paint stripes though, racing stripes, but I don't feel like adding a vinyl group just to do that. Not that I've seen, DG, because that would have been 2 days ago that they did that. I think, Shadow, did they put a blog up at least? I haven't actually looked, but he was sharing some info about that on my Discord. Not sure if they put a blog up or if they were updating their Discord channel. All right, now take note, all these Dravatars have huge wings, okay? Every single one of them. That's why they're so slow. They're not bugs. They're just really slow because they have huge wings. Hopefully Emma has rally tires to fight that huge wing. I think I made my gearing too long. I should have tested that. Hey now, hey now. I don't have the assistance of a huge wing, Emma. You gotta cut me some slack here. Yeah, my gears are way too long. Ow. Okay. Don't look at chat while you're racing. Yep. Does it at least say what the PR stunts are, or does it literally only say the rewards cars? Wait, where are the Dravatars? I just noticed. They should have caught up to us. Or at least caught up to me after I rammed into the wall. This is gonna be a long race. This is like a 7-minute race. Well, hopefully they at least announce the cars on Tuesday. Whenever they do the game update. Not the cars, the restrictions and everything. Hopefully we get that info on Tuesday. Yeah, I know I did this exact same track for a drift event. That's where I remember this track. At least most recently. Yes, it does. There needs to be like a universal thing. If a lap takes more than 1:15 seconds, then there needs to only be 2 laps. Okay. This is not a wide enough space to race side by side, that's for sure. I was like scraping along the inside wall. Can we lap the Dravatar in 9th? Oh yeah. GG's. Just over an hour, huh? I think we could be done in about an hour. Depends on when you start the count from. Yeah, my gears are way too long. How's it going, player 88233? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, my gears are way too long. Especially for this race. It was a little bit noticeable on last race, but I need like 2 extra gears on this low end here. We should not be lapping Dravatars, or at least close to lapping them on this race. I think the laps are only 40 seconds long. GG's, everybody. Like last lap, they had an excuse. They all brought vehicles with giant wings on them. But that's supposed to help them on this race. All right, let me fiddle with the gearing real quick. Start the next one. I think we need to take this down to 2. first gear is really long right now. Yeah, so we're gonna need to shorten that. Right there. There we go. One of these times I'm gonna misclick and I'm gonna share a tune called Deadpool. That's going to happen. I'm calling it now. Yeah, for all the suspension and stuff being stock, that actually, it felt pretty fine. Just keeping in mind it didn't have any aero. They are. Yeah, so we've got Saline S7 LM and Countach. And I think these are also in there too. Shadow said it was like the seasonal online stuff are going to be the 40-point rewards. So probably the Evo, the GTB most likely. No, the rewards are correct. They just wanted to put those back in the game again. We don't know if some dev somewhere was like, you know, this feels kind of hostile toward people that don't have online and don't play this game with the ability to play online, just to make exclusive, never going to be obtained again rewards be locked behind seasonal online. So the two cars that I didn't just list off, like the Exige and the Lightning, will probably be in part of season 3 if they're not rewards for like regular content next season. Like the online ones need to be either some sort of emote or just a wheel spin or something like that, or a non-exclusive car reward. Like I don't know why they put like 30 exclusive cars for this first playlist. But then they said, oh, hey, we want to make sure you don't have to unlock all sorts of things in the game. So let's just not do trials this first season. But let's also make it to where you have to do every single event this entire season, because there's exclusive rewards as a part of every single event. It's just super weird. Hang on, do we have to do cross-country race? Okay, so we're gonna do the weekly challenge before we do this, because it should do it. Yeah, if you remember from last game though, the 40-point reward wasn't always exclusive. So as long as it doesn't say exclusive on there and just says like hard to find, I'm fine with that. As long as the 20-point rewards are new exclusives and the 40-point rewards, they clearly show on there hard to find, because we already have the cars. This was the exclusive release, and the next series they're going to be labeled as hard to find. They just in the history of Forza, they're the fastest ever exclusive cars to be re-released, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I just didn't know why they made so many exclusives. I thought that was a bug. Like when it first showed exclusive reward on this, I thought they just overlooked that and these weren't actually the only way to get these cars. But they are all actually exclusives. Just, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 30 exclusive cars this series. Yeah, next playlist. If you didn't do online this first series, then yes, you're going to get 2 brand new exclusives every single week. But if you did do online this first series, you're going to get 1 new exclusive every week and 1 returning exclusive every week. The 20-point reward is going to be a new exclusive. The 40-point reward is going to be a returning exclusive. The GTB isn't one of the rewards. I haven't actually looked at the rewards, to be fair. Let's wake my keyboard up. Oh, that makes it faster. So they did the lightning. That's weird. I thought they would do the GTB. Yeah, the lightning is coming back. Yeah, I didn't even think to try to snipe these cars in the auction house because they are exclusives. All I did was the 20 and 40 point reward. These were probably being sold in the auction house. I just realized. That also reminds me, I need to start my exclusive car list for this game. I haven't started it yet. Anyways, all right, so we're gonna do this C-Class classic sports cars real quick, and then we're gonna do chapters 1, 2, and 3 of this, and then this other championship. And is Avi ready to join us yet? We would, yes. Yeah, they didn't do a reveal stream, so that we don't know why they're deciding to just bring back the cars that they just already released this series. Because that is something. Hang on. Dravatar AI balance. We've heard from you that sometimes our AI opponents are too fast to compete with, especially at higher difficulty levels. As we investigate, we'll monitor your feedback. Oh, that's. They already shared that. I'm in the wrong blog. Did they not release a blog for it? No, they haven't. Dang. Where's the forums? It's June 11th to 18th. I am not seeing the topic for this. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, so the GTP is the only car they didn't bring back. Oh, and the Evo. But they're bringing both of those cars back. And that car. And the Lightning. Wait, where's the Chupon? What did we get the Chupon from? Oh. And they're bringing this random seasonal championship car back. You know, that actually makes me wonder if the 160 point rewards and all the 40 point rewards for series 2, 3, and 4 are going to be just these cars, because there's 20 of them. We got 20 exclusive cars that we otherwise would not have gotten in a standard season, and that's like 4 series worth of content for the secondary rewards. That would be very weird for them to do, but I guess maybe a reward for anybody that played Series 1. You get 2 of each of the exclusives. I don't know. Yeah, I agree, DG. As somebody that played the entirety of the first season, I would like 2 exclusive cars that I don't already have as part of the next 3 series or 4 series. I'm already here. I'm starting, by the way. Of course. All right, y'all ready for this? Okishi Naimura. Okishi Naimura run. That's the name of this. That took me a second. All right, now that I've pronounced this lovely word, can we start? Okay, maybe it wants me to take out whatever the heck this thing is over here. It's like a tourist notification board or something. Wait, y'all got in? What the heck? I would like to lodge my formal complaints. Well, see, that would be all well and good, Silad, but all of the vehicles that, at least in this first series, that they did are not these 2 cars. They're all extra rewards cars we've never seen before. Like, we've never seen them give a reward card for every single event that you could possibly do. There's been like 1 or 2 in a series before. Like, there'll be 1 championship in the series that has a reward card behind it. That's actually an exclusive, but not 5 every week. Let me know when y'all are back in free room. That's a lot of new cars. I see Emma's back. Oh, cool. Let's try this again. Maybe it wants me to be in my lucky car. Not returning on this first series, DG, but I can't see a reason why, unless they just get giant backlash from the community over it, I can't see a reason why they don't continue doing what they did that first one. The problem is going to be if their intention is to cycle through all of the cars that are exclusive that we've already got as the 40-point rewards, then they've already failed at that, because we have 30 exclusive cars the very first series. And they're only going to be able to release those 5 at a time, but each series is going to have a minimum of 5 exclusive cars. So we're just never going to get all the cars. They're starting with a 30 car deficit. Unless they make up for that deficit by adding in those cars as rewards for other events throughout the series. But then we're going to be getting rewards for championships that are duplicates of rewards we got for championships the very previous season, which would also feel pretty bad. They needed to announce their intention with this, is what they needed to do. Instead of just being like, oh, hey, surprise, y'all already have all these cars, but we're giving you them again as rewards, without any explanation. Yeah, in some way, form, or fashion, I'm sure. I think it would be almost interesting if the FH5 version of the game releases with a staggered playlist. I think that would be very interesting. Like, say FH6 on PS5 releases in roughly 6 months, and we start playlist number 7, series 7, and the PS5 version starts on series 1 without them having to rush to get the trial, without any of that stuff. The only downside with that is that they would be basically playing only with the PS5 users at that point. And they did say they wanted cross-play, cross-progression, so that probably wouldn't work out. Yeah, I have not seen a single traffic car. Except right when I say something about it on the highway, there's one right there. Because that would be one way of making sure that PS5 doesn't miss out on any exclusive cars. Just have them play the playlist. Hey, but that's the beauty of it, Shadow. You already tuned all the cars for that. They have not announced hardly anything about that, but from my understanding, I mean, I would imagine that as soon as anybody's capable of getting that first car, that they would announce the second car. That would be around Series 3, Series 4. I think it'd be nice if they gave each person the ability to pick which car they want as part of that, but I don't think that's the way it's going to work. Like, give you a choice between like 5 cars that were released. Not like a vote, but like a personal choice. I could totally see them doing that. Unless they decide to revamp the program. What the heck? Wait, like virtually, or this is just sent you an email? Like, hey, we noticed that you've enjoyed playing FH5. Here's some free cars. That actually raises a good point. I've been wanting to wait until I have like almost all the cars to use my car voucher. Because statistically, you're more likely to get expensive cars from the Wheelspin. Because it rolls whenever you get a car. It rolls whether it's a common or rare. It rolls the rarity of the car and gives you a car from that rarity that you don't already have in your garage. So in theory, the best thing you could do would be to buy a bunch of cheap cars from the auction house or something. Nice. I haven't actually looked at mine. I mean, that would have to be a reward for something. Oh, everybody got it. Okay, I'll check. I didn't see it, but I did. There was something in there that I didn't look at. Oh, yeah, no, I don't have it. Yeah, I definitely don't have it. Unless I just claimed it by accident. It wasn't in-game notifications.
Welcome back.
It was an Xbox thing? So like rewards? Was it like this thing? Was it like this thing? Oh wow, I don't have hardly any points to spend. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't play every day to be able to get these points like this. Wait, I could get PC and console bonus? Hold up. Go to the guide menu. You talk about this, right? Notifications? I don't have one. Yeah, I don't have one. Alright, we are doing... Oh yeah, weekly challenge. Need the RAM. Yeah, I haven't played this game as often or as long as either of y'all though. Been working way too much. 3 stars a day. Okay, so it starts with a danger sign. And to remind myself. Yeah, it might have been a reward for like playing on a certain day or something. Do y'all have your daily challenge done already? Or sorry, your weekly challenge? Do you have it to chapter 4? That took way less time than I thought it would. Okay, cool. Oh man. Who put a bridge there? I just wanted to go under the bridge. Alright, where is the cross country? Oh, no, that's not a seasonal. It's not the right color red. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo, can I hover over the cross country race, please? Yeah, this is the one that's you slide out on. Yeah, how many cars are gonna teleport in here that I need a picture of? This is gonna hurt. Not the rocks, not the rocks. This is also gonna hurt. Not my skill score streak. I was on the wrong gear at the end there. GG's everybody. Did you fly off the mountain exile? Yeah, that would do it. That would definitely do it. Okay, we have the sharp turn. Who put that sharp turn there? Who was it? What the heck? It's like a giant downhill slope that you're encouraged to go as fast as possible for. And then a random sharp turn. Aw, I keep losing my skill score. Yo, where are the drivatars? Like way back there. GG's everybody. That corner's claimed many lives. I believe it. Yeah, so even needing to stop and tune a car, that still took us an hour and 20 minutes. Still took us an hour and 20 minutes. Wait. Oh, I was like, wait, why do I only have 4 days to do that? But it's, that's Thursday's daily challenge. Should probably do that. 2022 Ford Focus ST. I do not have that car. You know, it didn't give me mine either. I guess we're doing another cross-country race. Start racing. I really don't want to do the weird, janky... Like, this hole in golf does not start here, flip a Yui, and then end here. That is not how golf works. Because if it was, you would just chip it over the trees into the hole, just right there. That would turn the par 5 into like a par 1. Just get a hole in one when you chip it over the trees right there. So I'm boycotting this circuit right here. Because they made that hole that stupid just so you could flip a Yui on this cross country race. Now, a hole in golf can have a dog leg. It can just randomly jump and look like a boomerang, but it's not going to look like this. It's not going to be that, because you would just chip it over the trees. That's whoever designed this race, and therefore this entire 18-hole golf course, which looks like it has way more than 18 holes in it, doesn't ever play golf. Or put that in there intentionally to trigger people. I guess I don't know. What's the shortest cross-country race? .9, 3.7. This one. Shinjuku. Goyen. Oh. This is exactly the one that I recommended that people do. Like, directly from my video on how to do this. That's hilarious. The only reason I recommended to do this one is because the default festival playlist restriction works for this. Sorry, I'm not. I had to make room for myself. Oh, sorry, XL. My vehicle was not turning the nose like I thought it should. Okay, that's lovely. Hey now, how the heck did you just try to pass me in this little tiny corridor? I guess that's one way to pass all the driver turns. GG's, everybody. Now it completed. That looks very ugly. Being the last race not completed. It looks atrocious. I don't think I can skip it. You can get your pink wristband now. Awesome. On what, your 20th account or something? Yeah, I think we do it. You don't even have to win or complete the race. You just have to get 3 ultimate clean racing skills. Yeah, this is still just my first. No, I have a feeling that the this history car, like the next reward will either go directly underneath it once 500 points is actually obtainable, or this will just be like a card. But I think it's just going to go down and you'll scroll down because there's a little scroll wheel. Actually, you can see it. It's just not there yet. So they're gonna go 500 and then it might not go 1,000, but I think kind of feel like it will. It'll be 500, then 1,000, and then 1,500. And since this is the history screen, I don't really think there's going to be a vote for what the next playlist history car is. It's just going to be another way to get exclusives. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the spec racing. So if either y'all don't want to do that, just get to leave the party. And then after that, I'll do these 3 events and try to find an event lab that isn't just a freaking glitch farm. So I just got to do a road race and that Ford Focus. Drive 5 miles in an off-road car, and then play an event lab. Blasphemy, yes. Yeah, getting in on the free roam of this is actually terrible. Yo, 13 miles, 3 laps in the highway circuit. Surely we get a clean lap. 13 miles. You got 13 miles to get 3 clean racing skills. There's a badge for doing 250 spec racing. Wait, like 250 spec racing championships? Dude, what the heck is this sixth gear? Like, I can't go into sixth gear because it's just a dead gear, the whole gear. Wow, that extra crispy guy actually got a pretty decent lap time. Wait, how did it already DNF him? Like, it barely waited 15 seconds. Oh, 250 races? Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. Is that 82 championships? Start me in the very back, why don't you? I can tell that there's a lot of inexperienced players doing this right now. Like, I imagine it wouldn't usually be this easy. I'm not even driving like perfectly or anything. I'm just driving just decently. See, but this one, the timer went all the way to the end. The last one, the timer started like halfway through and just decided, hey, y'all are all going to be DNF'd. That's weird. Uh-oh. Wait, why did I get 30 points? I got first twice in a row. Is that not 40 points? Weird. That should have been 40 points because I got first twice in a row. Oh, Horizon Play. I guess I leveled up in Horizon Play. Maybe a couple of times. Oh my goodness, I actually want that quick chat. Just keep driving, just keep driving. That means I need 2 more levels to get me at. You level 35 now? I think I'm level 18, yeah. Yep, level 18. Alright. I need to tune that Ford. What are y'all's focuses tuned to?
Welcome back, Sean.
Wait, shouldn't there be... Darn. Wait, which one is it then? Is it the RS? I think it's a newer RS, but is this the one that has the paint? It doesn't. What the heck? Is there another Focus? I am losing my mind. No, I know which one it wants me to use it. Yeah. So there is a default Ford Focus paint that is very, very close to my orange. And it's not in the game. Yeah, no. Is it on the Fiesta at least? Nope. How rude. Yeah, I don't even remember which car it was on. So it was the Heritage Edition. is what it is. The 2018 Ford Focus. Now, it's not quite the red orange, but it's one of the few like manufacturer oranges that I actually like. It's like a very dark orange. It's not like a orange. It's a fairly dark orange. But it was like the last Ford Focus RS that they made in 2018. They called it the Heritage Edition. Yeah, what the heck? There's so many paint options. Okay. I think we just upgraded a little. Emma, you said yours is stock? I think we just upgrade this a little bit to B class. It'll be fine. It should already be all-wheel drive. It's front-wheel drive, actually. It's the RS that's all-wheel drive. That should be fine. Trying to figure out what engine's in this. Because I thought they only had a 1.4 liter turbo or a 1.8 liter. This is 2.2. Interesting. So 2.2 liter turbo. This is front wheel drive. I should really probably tune the suspension on this. So it actually turns. Does it turn very well, stock Emma? Wow. Okay, let me get my pedal. Jeez. I'm gonna have to turn on manual with a clutch for this. Oh, oops. Not that one. This one. That was the wrong one. Yeah, I think it's the other side that I need. It's definitely not that side. There we go. That's the one. That's not the right size. Yeah, so for context, I have a series controller, right? But the little back pedals, I don't have them installed. I have them off. But the buttons on the left here, I use to record a game clip or record a screenshot. And the one on the right, this one, is my RB. So if I go over here. And my RB is my clutch. I'm gonna have to turn clutch on for this because it is terrible stock. I'm anticipating this turns absolutely terrible stock, so we are going overkill. Okay. Then we need to turn that on. Okay, we just need to do a street race, road race. That's a road race, not a road circuit, a road race. You do that one. Hang on a second. Is this going to be another one that doesn't count because it's a blueprint? Do I need to find a playlist event that I can do in a B class? It was fine? Okay. I just remember seeing, I don't remember who it was, but somebody put that their daily challenge bugged on them. I think it was prototype. Daily challenge bugging is a bit annoying. I haven't missed a daily challenge so far, but a log out and look, it's already completed and the points just don't up. Oh. It's probably not for this then. Oh, come on, Alberts. Come on. I don't know why everybody's complaining about Bowie knife. Albert is the real menace. GG's everybody. I need to go delete all those screen captures I accidentally made. Okay, we gotta drive 5 miles on an off-road car and play an Eventlab event. Surely somebody made an Eventlab event. Oh wait, no, that's not the right button. What's this one? Play events. Search. It's not gonna let me search. It will. Okay. These are both 4.9 miles. Be pretty close. Maybe we do one with 5.5. None of these have any plays though. Why does that one have so many plays? None of these even have names. It just says Eventlab, Eventlab, Eventlab. This looks promising. Offroad 1. Okay, just bring a B-class off-road, I guess. Wait, is Max in an event? It's like, oh hey, let's just click this random event lab. 30 minutes later. Oh, that was pretty fun. Hopefully this ends up being fun, because the name of it's just Offroad, so there's no telling. But I'm fairly positive nobody's going to make like a glitched thing be restriction off-road B class, so should be safe there at least. I just realized I am still in manual with clutch. Wait. Am I? It feels like it, but it's shifting way too quick. I am. Wait, what? Why is it shifting so quick? I'm not using clutch. Did they change the way manual with clutch works? Because it's like instant. It's like this is me shifts. It just shifts. Is it just like bugged with this car, or? So definitely in native clutch. Oh, interesting. So it just shifts faster, or it just shifts the same speed? Holy. Yeah, because downshifting feels different in manual with clutch. That's why I knew I was still in manual with clutch. That, and I hit my clutch button and it actually kicked the clutch out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I can test it. That is something that I can test. And I need to drive this car a little bit more anyways, because I don't think that that gave me credit for 5 miles. At least not all of the 5 miles. So it's actually hurts it if you use clutch. Because with clutch, and without clutch, it just instantly shifts. And if we turn manual with clutch off, it's just the same speed. That is very interesting. All right. Did it give you credit for the daily challenge? It did. Cool. Cool. All right. All that's left is these 4, and that's the end of the entire series. What happened to Avi? He said he would join in like 20 minutes. That was 2 hours ago. All right, I need to make my list.
Welcome back, Sean.
I think I replaced Excel with something else on here. Yeah. So I'm just gonna copy this. Does it let me make this smaller? Yeah. Okay. So I copied this. Rename it that, and remove all of this very long and detailed. What all is this stuff? Okay. Set it here. Delete everything. Okay. So we had 2001 Ford Lightning, I think. And I think that's a 2022. I'll fix it if it isn't. Seven cars just in series 1. It's a 60-point reward, so it's going to be here. I have no idea what year that is. When was that? It was like the first week of winter, wasn't it? My first day of winter. So that would have been like the 4th of June. Something like that. Okay. Water. Oh, gosh darn it. I feel like you used to have to back up more than that. A 20-minute animation of going back into your garage. Yeah. Yep. Sometime today. So 2022. Oh, not Toyota. It's a couple of Toyotas. Oh, it's coming up. Should probably have just done this afterwards. Let's see. I'm just gonna do this after I write them all down. Be easier. Oh, why did I write that one down first? I do like that they started putting like actual full descriptions of the cars on this menu right here. They did not used to do that. It used to be like the shortened thing that you get here on there. The Renault being an exclusive is kind of a joke. It's all 30. Cool. Guess I can just go through like this. That one's the whole description. Don't have any Audis or those. Didn't have any BMWs or Cadillacs or Chevrolets. Had quite a few Ferraris. This was 2022. I actually put that. Cool. 2020 Roma. We had 1994. F355. Meta. The only Ferraris. Yep. Didn't have any Fords. We did actually. It was 2003. Cool. I heard they made it better, but I have mine turned off. Weren't any Hondas. At least aside from the one that was fully listed out. Wait. Did have a Datsun. Yes. Skip that one actually. That's a monster. And a Lamborghini. At least two. Got that year right. Just need this. I think next is Lotus. Yeah. This is 2023. And that Lotus down here was the Cup 430. I mean, my thing is, Shadow, like, if people know that something is an issue with the save file, why would they try it again? Even if they said they fixed it. Like, is painting that car really worth it at that point? Got all those. Need the Chupon. The Renault. And the Saline. Got that one done correctly. First one should be Renault. $67. Dini. And the Chupon. Oh, Saline actually. That should be it. Just check the Toyotas. I think all the Toyotas we got were like the 15 and 30 point rewards though. Yeah, they were all except the MR2 that I already fixed. Oh, plus they would have announced it. Like all they've announced so far is that they're aware there's a bug. They would have announced if the fix yesterday was supposed to fix that. And on top of it, like it is known at this point that that is a bug. So just don't paint those cars. I'm surprised they haven't disabled being able to paint those cars at this point. So I feel like that would fix it. Okay, yeah, I got my list now. I need to actually duplicate this list. So I have 2 of those. Didn't get any of those. Have a good one, Exiled. Appreciate you tuning in. I am not playing on PC, ITSG. I am streaming on the PC. That's why the Excel files. Yeah, I didn't even hear about the Eliminator issue, to be honest. How many? I think I got 2 of the Nissans. Yeah. Probably 2 of the Hondas. Yeah. The Subarus tripped me up, man. I went to go snipe the Subarus, and I literally clicked in, and it was there. So I bought it out, and I was so shocked. I posted in Discord, wow, this just happened, right? And then I go in after typing that and just click again, and one's there again. I just buy it out. It's like 2 clicks, 2 cars. It was very strange. Then I spent like 20 minutes looking for the Toyota AT37 and I only got one. So very hit or miss. Yeah, I need to try to get the rest of these cars because these are all actually exclusives. But not right this second. I think I will make this a different thing. So let's do this. I want to save a copy of this as FH6 exclusive list. And we're gonna delete all this stuff. We are still going. We're still going. I just took a little break to make a FH6 exclusive list real quick. I need to make a link to this. All right, Emma, have a good one. Appreciate you tuning in. All right. Post this link in the Discord. Go. Yeah, you joined at the perfect time, Evie. I just finished making this. This is a bit ridiculous considering this is the very first season of the game. But this is the current FH6 exclusive list. And your eyes do not deceive you. There are in fact 30 cars there. I haven't put Series 2 on here yet, but it's actually supposed to be red. So it has been gifted to everybody. It's a lot of cars. Ah, well, there's 30 cars that are exclusive so far. And one of them technically got released a second time, even though we're still in the first season, because it was gifted to everybody. The Nissan BE1. Close that out. Alright, let's knock these out real quick. You already have your tunes and stuff ready, Evie? You just need a A-class modern muscle, one that has pretty good top end, because it's going to be for the highway. Do you already have them downloaded? Okay. And it bugged out. Let me know if you got in. Okay. I've done this race entirely too many times today. And it's only my third time doing this race today. Don't mind me, I'm just dying. It's okay. GG's, everybody. Yeah, I think the second time doing that race was too much, but the third time that was a bit painful. It definitely need to make that 2 laps. Alright, let's see if I fix the gearing issue. Because the gearing felt fine that first race, but it was only like mildly apparent in the first time we did that. Could do with being a tiny bit shorter, but it doesn't feel completely terrible. I don't have to go all the way down to first gear for that corner. GG's everybody. Yeah, this isn't like a usual stream because usually I wake up and press play. Today I went into work super early this morning for a few hours and I got food on the way back. As the reason we usually have to end the stream is because I'm hungry or I gotta go to work. And I already went to work and I already ate, so. Chopper. I don't suppose that that horn is get to the chopper. It probably is just like a chopper sound, right? Not like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Probably. I'd be willing to bet. I really need to do some rivals so that I stop getting spammed with notifications. All right, that was the first one. A minute when you have your tune ready for the second one here, Avi. Okay, I guess let me know if you got in there. I forgot my my trick. This is the Okishi Naimura. Okishi Naimura run. or as they say down south, Okishin Imura. Or would they pronounce it Okishin Imura? Okishin Imura. I think that's how they would say that. Synchronizing Horizon Live. Okay, here we go. Surely now. Now that we synced with Horizon Live. Oh, okay. Let's try to run the other one. I even pronounced the name of the events, both attempting to pronounce it correctly and intentionally butchering it, and neither one. This one's fairly easy to pronounce, so I don't think that's going to be the hold up on this one. Okay, come on now. This is the Wreckage Cross Country. That is how you pronounce it. Am I just in the wrong car? Do you disagree with the Viper GTS? There we go. We're getting in the right car for the event. Oh. Maybe it wants me to climb up the mountain. I think by chance I don't think it does want me to climb up the mountain. It actually let me get up here. Wow. Wait, can we go up the... Maybe... Okay, surely after that spectacular fall, it will let us start this. My character officially has whiplash. That was not enough. Whiplash was not enough for the video game. It apparently wants... It wants more. It just doesn't like me, apparently. How dare I try to start an event? That's fine. I have them both. I have cars for both of them. Ready to go. I was trying to start Instant Classic. It just wouldn't let me, so I tried to start the other one. Hello, Mr. Hokey. That is not a valid shortcut, sir. I would like to lodge a formal complaint. This man is cheating. He saw your switchbacks and said, you know what? I'm just going to cut right through the middle of these switchbacks. How about that? Now that I think about it, I think this was actually when we did this one in, I think S2 class or R class or something like that. One of the Dravitars jumped off that cliff right there that we just turned. Uh-oh. ITSG AV is currently racing. GG's everybody. GG's, everybody. Yeah, this car is probably not going to get up this slope. I stand corrected. That's 49 feet. What the heck? That is appallingly low. I think we could use a different car, actually. I think we use this. Yep. Well, the funny thing is, I would have gotten further, but the game stopped me and threw me on the ground. Let's see how this does for actual off-road racing. Okay, then just... Ow. GG's. Yes, many a skill chain is broken. Yeah, you did. It was desync. Well, desync saved me from being just completely demolished there. Because it ghosted me. Because on my screen you were nowhere near me, and then you suddenly appeared on top of my car. Alright. Now remember, slam on the brakes after the giant thing that looks like you're just gonna keep going downhill. You gotta slam on the brakes. Right about now. Turn. GG's, everybody. Hey, I got a wheel spin. Alrighty, I think that is going to do it for the stream. We did the whole playlist twice, pretty much. All we got left is the 3 daily challenges. One of them completed itself. Wait, is it gonna be this thing again? Is it gonna let us complete these? Does it let me complete the Wheelspin? My game audio is also bugged. Interesting. I put that under SRT. It does. That didn't work. Let's find a bridge. Wow. Okay, fine. I'll fast travel back up there if you insist. Okay, yeah, all of my game sounds bugged. Only thing I could hear is my car. That's not a good indicator to you've been on for too long and need to get off the game. I don't know what is. Okay. Sure. I already own this car, but it's a Forza edition. Shame that can't be the MX-5. It's the RX-5. All right. Take a photo of your car at the festival car meet. Oh, shucks. Reading is difficult, apparently. Okay. Well, that playlist is complete. Just literally one daily challenge that I forgot to do. Working way too much. I mean, it already gave me the points, so I don't really care if it doesn't give me the 5,000 credits. As long as it gave me the points for doing those 4. Or are you saying it will change my points to not be 45? That one daily challenge is going to piss me off. As I even mentioned, like right at the start of the winter stream, that I intended to do that, but I don't know. I don't remember what happened. If I had to leave early or not. But I probably just forgot. I don't know. Alright. That is going to do it for the stream. I want to hop on later and do some sniping of the exclusives, but that is not something that's that we would want to stream, because ill-intentioned people might decide to hop on and snipe and compete with me. There's not really a point in doing that when I can just do it off stream and increase the chances. Because a lot of times it's not even about like how fast you are, it's about clicking in at the exact right moment to see the car first. And if you see the car first, you're probably going to get it unless you're just really slow. Sold 2 of the RX-7 Forza editions? Does it really sell for that much? I need to sell that. Where's Mazda at? Where's Mazda? Those things? Did I tune that? This one that I just bought, it's perfectly tuned to B class, which would make sense for a Forza edition. I don't remember tuning this. I definitely did not tune this. Yeah, I would need to restart my game to stream snipe anyways, because a lot of it's being able to hear. Not stream snipe, just auction house snipe. Yeah. Well, good news is I don't have legendary status yet. Because I can't sell that for 1,000,000 credits. Wait, speaking of which, I should have cars. I've sold some cars. Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like 1.5k each. I just misunderstood. Oh. It already sold. Okay. I guess that's one way to do it. Yeah, and I got my my credits for that one too, or my XP. What's it called? For this thing. Okay, that's not what I wanted to click. Wanted to go into that car. We're ending on it. We're ending on a really good song. Yeah, you get 10,000 points. So you can buy the car for 450,000. You get 10,000 XP and a super Wheelspin if you really want to, right? And then sell it on the auction house. Okay. All right, that is gonna end the stream. Hopefully everybody enjoyed themselves and was able to complete their playlist either before the stream or during the stream. Hopefully everybody has a good one till the next stream. I think the Saturday stream is going to kind of be a thing because I have to work Monday through Fridays now at work with the new system that we just installed. It's not something that I can like elect not to do or choose to be off on Wednesdays and Thursdays like I usually have been. But yeah, I am going to try to stream on Saturdays, possibly Sundays too. We'll see what tomorrow looks like. I did just work like 10 days in a row, so I might just chill tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully everybody has a good one, and until next time, bye everybody.